Hello, my crafty peeps. Welcome to What the Craft. If you don't already know me, I'm Marie, an American living in Portugal. I'm addicted to crafting, and these are my quick weekly updates. This week, I wasn't going to release an episode because I'm headed to France this weekend, and I thought I'd get too busy. However, I totally crushed it on my sewing projects this week. I first refashioned this skirt that a friend gave me. Last year, I became obsessed with this brand called Farm Rio when I was at Liberty of London, and they had the cutest little jumpsuit shorts, and luckily they didn't have my size because it was something crazy. I think it was like almost 270 pounds, sterling pounds, and I was like, "Oh, I don't know." And so they didn't have my size, so I didn't buy it. And then earlier this year, a friend of mine who lives in Lisbon, who is Brazilian, was back in Brazil and she was there for 6 weeks. And I asked her, I'm like, if you see anything cute at Farm Rio that you think I might like, I would totally pay you back. Anyhow, she bought me this cute skirt. She gifted it to me, which was very nice of her. And it was a little too big. So I thought I was just going to adjust it. And then I tried to wash it and shrink it. And oddly, it turned blue. And I used that as an excuse to dye it hot pink using Dylon because I love pink. And then I also had dyed a piece of scrap fabric. And so I used that scrap fabric to create straps for the dress and also a pocket. And I know eight symmetrical lines are in this year. And I think it turned out great. It is definitely a little short on one side, but it's okay because I would always wear shorts or biker shorts underneath it. I put one pocket on the short side to help weigh that side down so it doesn't blow up. I technically should have put two pockets in, but I was being lazy. I am, however, happy with the results. And then besides that, I finished this jumpsuit. It is a free pattern from Mood Fabrics and it is called, or almost finished. I need to hem the bottom for So Frugal 2026. I picked this pattern because I am obsessed with like short jumpsuits to wear around the house and this double cotton gauze. And I've been trying to recreate this one that I have, and I, copied, laid it out flat, copied it, and I've done like three versions of it, and it's not quite right. So I thought this version by Mood Fabrics was a little closer. However, it is still really big. And like this is the side here. So like it goes all the way down to the waist. The good thing is I didn't pre-wash this fabric. So I'm going to pre-wash it and then see if it's a little less revealing on the sides. Anyhow, it's a wearable 12. So it's fine. And this fabric, I think, is probably not the best fabric for this project because it oddly catches, the threads are really loose and they keep catching on things. So for a wearable 12, might be fine to wear around the house. There's definitely some tweaking to do. Besides that, next week, hopefully I'll send you my highlights for what I got up to in France. I've been obsessed with watching videos and reading online about Leon silk, and I think it's possibly a little even too fancy for me. Like, I think I love it. It's gorgeous, but the block printing process is insane. And I think it's going to be well beyond my price range. Maybe I'll find a bargain. Maybe I'll find something that I like that I'll wear. Um, but it might be too precious and we'll see. Okay. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. And in the meantime, craft on.